Oh no. You good?
That second down play, that's a -4.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Shit.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Richardson back to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
Damn.
And he gets this up across the 35, throws out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
I beat Cub with these Colts yesterday.
They'll go to Barkley again. And they get him behind.
And then he beat me in 2K.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Good coverage there, holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They go play action with Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Up the middle is Taylor, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson to throw off the action.
Look at those.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Bring me my cooler. My thermos, bring it to me. I'm talking to my wife. Shit.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out.
He ain't got to. He got it. He ain't have it. He almost got there, though.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
So funny that one.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Dotson in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Good one. Oh, shit. Good shit. Good shit.
40 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them? And do I have enough confidence to make a play?
It's a jet sweep. This is
damn.
Never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting that empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Richardson looking to throw.
Oh my God, block.
Too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down to the pass rush. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
We're gonna get right. We gotta play D. Oh God.
That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Damn. Come on. Right there. 1 play away. Come on. Let's go.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh.
And nowhere to
Let's
fit
go.
the football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts.
Let's go. Let's go.
And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Shit.
So this
Snap
defense
that
coming
up.
up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Let's go. I gotta play ball, man.
Because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher.
Damn it. Can't make him a cut like they were last night.
Trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Now it's Richardson. Buying time to his left.
No, what the? This nigga here.
Missed him, and it's incomplete.
It's going to be another
God almighty.
This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
His throw incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Dotson in motion right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Taken in at the 22. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That was the play I wanted to.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Richardson. And it is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll buy some time right. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
I was just telling him about a quarter. I didn't want to throw it away.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
Damn.
They've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after 1 play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Let's go, D.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Oh, stand up. Catch it, man.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And he bats it away and falls down in.
Boy.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that kind of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this won't get there, won't be online either.
Let's
It's
go.
no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Oh, shit.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They run once more with Taylor.
God, dog.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Running straight ahead, Taylor fighting his way down.
I'm trying to run it down.
2 yards to gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Richardson. This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Richardson to throw.
Come on. Come get that.
It's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's
God, totally missed his assignment. What the hell?
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off.
Come on,
D,
tighten up.
The ball both downfield and to the sideline, and that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. He'll drop to throw.
Dang, by himself. Dang, by himself. Come on, man.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
I can't get shit going. I would carry ass with these boys last night. I said I got carried with these Colts last night. Can't get going today.
Offense obviously struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Off play action, Richardson. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor.
Get up. Dang, I tried to.
Tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
The Colts on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Richardson out of the shotgun, sliding out of the pocket. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, Richardson eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does. And
touchdown! Jelani Woods.
A little too late, though. Let's see. Had to get on the board.
Are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. They both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward. Now he's free at the 35. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 20.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit.
Damn.
Because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5
Shit.
points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll roll on first down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst
They're making me pay right now. God. Target.
If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
I got going too late.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown.
Nah, I was saying I got going too late.
This one away. They'll try and run forward.
Oh, come on, damn.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his left.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
This is 1st and 10. Richardson. Pass complete to Taylor. A little juke. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's 2nd down. Richardson to throw it.
I knew better throw that shit.
His throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
That music made me want to play Tony Hawk.
On their feet for 3rd down.
Oh no, I'm gonna say that. I was talking. Oh, damn. No, I wasn't talking about no.
Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had
Good game, my nigga.
such little time
Damn.
remaining, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
I'm thinking I'm gonna lay back with my wifey, man. I feel so I'm gonna lay back with my wifey for a minute. I don't know.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm thinking about it. I feel like it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Took
Escaping
off
the
on me.
pressure right. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target,
Yeah.
turn your back to the
What time? No.
sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that
I
was a
feel like it
mistake
though. I'm
by
kind of
the
drowsy and
scrambler.
shit.
See that lane and burn them for a 1st down.
I feel like it. I know if I go lay down, it's over with. I know, I know that shit. But I still kind of want to play.
Flushed out right.
I just don't know. Oh, damn.
He takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect.
I just know I can't play no handle no more football right now. I know that. I said I can't handle another game of football right now. I might can shoot a little bit. I'm not really shoot.